Hello everybody! We're going to do a short video on messing with minus signs. The reason we're doing this video is that I just got an email from a student of mine, and she said she was looking at this problem, 7w plus 16 equals 9w plus 8. And when I had worked out the solution to this, I changed this minus sign to plus a negative. And she had two questions for me. She said, number one, why do we change the minus sign? And number two, how do I know if that little symbol means minus or if it means negative? And so, since I thought these were good questions, I figured you guys probably might have a similar question in your head. So let's just take a look. I'm going to say that this symbol right here is a minus sign. It is a mathematical operator that is connecting this 9w to this 8, right? You know other math operators. There's plus signs, there's multiplication signs, there are divided by signs. These are our basic math operators, and this one is our minus sign. And so that brings us to the rule of the day. Minus signs stink. Get rid of them whenever possible. Yes, minus signs do stink. And the reason that they stink is because we lose track of them. I know you think that you will never lose track of a minus sign, but they are wily little characters and they disappear when doing complicated problems, and it makes your whole answer wrong. So what we're going to do is we are going to get rid of minus signs whenever possible. That will just make the entire problem easier. So then the question becomes, well, you tell me to get rid of them. How do you get rid of them? I will show you how. To get rid of a minus sign, you change it into plus a negative. That's what you do. You change it into a plus, and then you make the very next term negative. That's all there is to it. Now you have a nice plus sign, and you have a negative number. Okay? You know that this is a negative sign because you already have your operator, right? Your operator is now a plus sign. So this symbol must mean negative. And that just means that we are dealing with something less than 0. So 9w minus 8 becomes 9w plus negative 8. Right? Now you'll notice that our math operator is a positive, it's a plus, and so that makes great sense. And then we just have a negative sign to worry about. These two things mean the exact same thing. We make the switch because it makes moving our numbers around easier. Okay? All right, so let's do a example here that might help you. So if I said to you that we had 9y minus 5p plus 13y minus 6p minus 99y, and I told you to simplify that, right? So all you're really going to have to do is combine like terms. You would look at this and you would say, look at those minus signs. And then you would remember this. Minus signs stink. Get rid of them whenever possible. All right, so I will get rid of that one by doing plus a negative. And then I will get rid of this one by doing plus a negative. And I will get rid of this one by doing plus a negative. Now we have, if we combine our y's, we have 9y plus 13y plus negative 99y. And when I put that in my handy dandy calculator, I get negative 77y. Likewise, I can come along and I can combine my p's. I have this p and I have this p. So I have negative 5p plus negative 6p. Notice how all my operators are pluses now. And that's going to give me a negative 11p. So the answer to this whole problem is negative 77y plus negative 11p. And now that I'm done with the problem, I see I have this, and I'm just going to change it back into a minus sign. So it'll be negative 77y minus 11p. So in the same way that I changed my minus to plus a negative, now I can unchange it back into a minus. That is all we're doing with minus signs. Remember, minus signs stink. Get rid of them whenever possible.